Hi, everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Emily Champagne with me today from Believe in Bristol. Thanks so much for joining us. And we're talking about First Fridays, which is a thing. So you need to get those First Fridays marked on your calendar and come to Bristol and join in the fun and support all of our businesses. Tell us a little bit about the program and what we've got coming up in the next 11 months.
Yeah, we're very excited. First Fridays is officially a thing. We've tried a couple different iterations and something always happens. COVID killed our last run. We made it almost a full year of First Fridays and then, So we're really excited for hitting that milestone of a full year of First Fridays. And we have a full lineup for 2024 of just fun things to do downtown on the first Friday evening of the month. Just kind of encouragement to come play with us downtown because there's lots of fun things to do. So in February, we're gonna have a little sip-in shop, like a pre-Valentine's Day kind of browse. Maybe bring your significant other to browse with you and just make some little mental notes of what they look at. In March, we're gonna have a March Madness themed First Friday. We're really excited for that one. There'll be a fun little progression throughout downtown. All of our First Fridays have that one core thing in common. They're all a different theme, but their core commonality is we kind of lead you throughout several downtown businesses. So for our March Madness one, there will be something to kind of guide you through downtown. And then we're also gonna have an official Believe in Bristol March Madness bracket.
Oh, how fun.
So the winner of the bracket, you fill out your bracket on First Friday, and the winner of the bracket will be our prize winner for that First Friday.
I love it.
So I'm really excited for that one. It's gonna be fun. In April, we're doing another round of Art Divine, which is everyone's favorite. We love Art Divine. So that'll be twice a year. We'll do April and September for those Art Divines because we know how much everyone enjoys that specific theme. So we try to do that one twice. One or two will be a border bash just because that's how the calendar falls.
Yeah.
So live music, First Fridays. Who doesn't love that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
In October, we do a game night. So it's kind of board games, family activity type games. And then Fall Food Fest for November and Holiday Lights for December. So It's a really nice lineup. Lots of fun to do. We've got our full save the dates on our website now. So all of Believe in Bristol specific important dates for 2024 are on their kind of own card, separate from the calendar where we keep the greater downtown events because we know that calendar gets really full, which is great. And all of our First Fridays, they're all different themes, but all a lot of fun. There's always a way to win a prize. So you either turn in a passport or submit a bracket or, whatever it is for that different round. And then there's always a chance to win by posting you and your friends having a good time at First Fridays to social media and using the hashtag First Fridays Bristol. We check it every month and we always pick a winner from that.
Well, it's so fun. What time does it start on Fridays? Like kind of right after work?
They're typically 5 to 8. There's one or two that are maybe a little off, like the Border Bash ones. The event starts at 6 and the music will start at 7 more so. For the Fall Food Fest, we do that one all day.
Oh, fun.
So because there's a lot of choices. Yeah. So you can go anytime that the restaurants are open and kind of try those fall features. Right. And we do that one as an all day because we know that 3 hours is not enough time to get food at multiple places and enjoy it. So
I love that.
You can do a lunch and a dinner. That way you can try more.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for sharing all that with us. And don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Jennifer Hayes joining me right now from Paramount, and she's going to tell us all about the upcoming schedule. Here she is.
We have so many fun things coming up in 2024, in the first part of 2024, especially. It's been a rough go with a lot of things happening in the world, and we feel like everybody needs to laugh. So we are really focusing on stand-up comedy for the first half of the year. We have Paul Reiser coming up on January 26th. You probably remember him from Mad About You, and he's in Stranger Things and Beverly Hills Cop and My Two Dads. So really funny guy, and not only as an actor, but as a stand-up comedian. So he's going to bring the Big Font comedy tour to Bristol at the end of the month. And then we have Mike Goodwin, who was on America's Got Talent, and he's really funny. He's going to be with us on February 15th. And then not too long before that, we have Brad Upton on February 3rd. He is the guy that is, I think he has the record for the most streams of a comedy bit in all of the internet. So I think that shows he's pretty funny. He's one of those guys that appeals to the older generation, the younger generation, a clean comic. He's a former middle school teacher, and he just did comedy on the side and then got really good at it. And so now he's touring. So he's going to be with us on February 3rd. We have Colin Mockery and Brad Sherwood, who are going to be with us in March. So a lot of stand-up comedy, but of course, we're known for music, and so we're going to do some of that too. We have St. Paul and the Broken Bones with Farm and Fun Time, our wonderful partnership with the birthplace of country music, and Farm and Fun Time going to be back with us on February 20th. That date also happens to be Paramount's 93rd anniversary. So we're going to be celebrating big on February 20th. It's going to be a really good time with St. Paul and the Broken Bones. We have Twitty and Lynn, who are the grandchildren of Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn, and they're doing a salute to Conway and Loretta. They're going to be here with us in March. And we have the World Ballet Series that's going to bring Swan Lake. More ballet coming up in May with the Bristol Ballet doing A Midsummer Night's Dream. So we have a lot of really great stuff coming up. John Oates of Hall & Oates is going to be with us in April. He just has a brand new single out, and it's really good, and it is all the proceeds are going to a really good cause. So we're really excited to bring John here and support what he's doing with his charity work. And so a lot of great stuff coming up. At the end of the day, Paramount Bristol is a community theater. We are here for the community, and that means that we want to be here for the people who like ballet and musicals, and we want to be here for the people who like rock and roll and everything in between. And so we focus really hard on making sure that we book things that will interest a lot of people. We have Pete Rose coming in February, so if you're a sports fan or a history fan for that matter, that show could really be something that you would enjoy. We have the Glenn Miller Orchestra coming up later in April. So if you like that big band sound and again are a fan of history, that's coming for you. We have shows that are, I mentioned Mike Goodwin, the comedy show. Those tickets are $20, $25. So we really try to have something for every interest level and every budget level. And we're going to continue doing that and continue working harder and getting even better at that. You can always go to our website, paramountbristol.org, and find out exactly what's on sale now and how you can get those tickets. And at the top of the website, you'll see Join Our E-Club. And we highly encourage you to sign up for that so that you can be the first to know about everything that we have going on. Sometimes people in our E-Club are finding out days or weeks before anybody else. And so that's always really beneficial to sign up for that. And of course, follow us on social media because we're doing fun stuff there too.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Samantha Gray with me today from Theater Bristol, and she has got a lot going on. I don't even know how you're keeping all this in your brain. I'm not sure. Where should we start?
Well, we can start with our first show of the 59th season of Theater Bristol. We're opening on Valentine's Day with Mark Twain's The Diaries of Adam and Eve. It's already cast, rehearsals start, and it's a great, funny, and beautiful love story. People will love it.
That is amazing. And if we want to get tickets, how do we do that?
They're already on sale at theaterbristol.org. So you can buy your tickets right there.
But lots of opportunities to audition still because there's a long list here.
Yeah, we're just getting started. So we have our annual collaboration, I'll do these in order, annual collaboration with Rivers Way in March. and March 16th and 17th, and those tickets are on sale. And the show is called Aesop's Foibles, written and directed by Dottie Havlick, so it'll be really fun. And that always sells out. We also have in February, we have auditions for The Rainbow Fish, which is the classic children's story, and that'll be on the Art Space stage. So look for all the audition information. It's online already. You can fill out the forms there. And we'll have free audition workshops all year long. The dates will be posted, but those will help people get familiar with how to audition. Then we go into, what do we have next? Oh, only something huge. Disney's The Little Mermaid on the Paramount Center for the Arts stage. Everyone's very excited about this show, and all the audition information is out about that. And tickets are on sale at ParamountBristol.org. Okay. So a little different, ParamountBristol.org for those tickets. Then we go into a show we're bringing back from last year, and it's called The Mockingbird Sings, and it's a love story about the musical influences on the Bristol Recession's recordings.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so you get a little flavor of, Pop Stoneman and A.P. Carter and Mabel Carter and Sarah Carter and Jimmy Rogers yodeling and all of that, but it's all in a story context with the band live on stage. Oh, wow. So that'll be pretty cool. And we're bringing that back with Rhythm and Roots Reunion Festival the weekend before and 2 days right before it opens.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see, what do we have next? Then we have back to the Paramount stage for a big musical, Scrooge the Musical, which is one of our favorites. And when we've done the show in the years past, standing room only, like sellouts every time. And it's fun. It will definitely get everybody in the mood for the season. And I think the audition workshop is actually already planned for that, but all that detail, the dates for auditions are online. And then we'll end up with Tuna Christmas, which is really funny, back on our Art Space stage.
Okay.
So I think that's just like all the big shows. And then we have camp in June 15th through that week, maybe the 19th, I think it is. And workshops and classes. Oh, the other big thing we have is right now we're registering for classes. So we have 3 different groups. It's Creative Dramatics, Dramatics, and Dramatics 2. And it goes ages 5 through 13. And those classes are Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday and start in February. But registration's happening right now for that.
Okay,
so
perfect.
It's good to go. Yeah.
It's amazing that she knows all of this. And she did this without a cheat sheet or anything. It's just in your brain. I love that.
I'm sure I'm forgetting something like really big.
We will just have you come back on and tell us about that one. But man, The Little Mermaid, I was so excited to hear that one.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a first.
Glenn Patterson's directing that. I think last big Disney one he did was Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
And that was really fun. So we're looking forward to this
And Scrooge, of course, is just great.
I can hear the songs in my head already.
Oh, I love it. Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing all these details with us. And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.